A symbol of passion and pride for over 50 years here in the city of Buffalo. The Sabres are ready to charge tonight. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Sabres start with possession as we are now underway. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Thompson. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. And now it's grabbed by Weegar. Into the offensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shuts him down.
Askarov dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Steps across the blue line. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Askarov. Moves it to Olofsson. Grabs the puck. Taken by Spurgeon. And now he passes it to Howden. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And now he tries to get it across to Skinner. Shot! He scores! Off the pipe and pulls into twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. There's always the question why before a goal is scored. So let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity. But in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Bolts have taken a 1-0 lead. The Sabres win the draw here in the neutral zone. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here.
44 seconds.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And he lowers the boom!
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Quick feed to Lindholm. Directs it on over to Howden. Nice feed from the goaltender. Picks it off. They go back on the attack. Turns that one away.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes in.
Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
The Sabres trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe. Askarov's been great tonight so far, and he's continuing right where he left off after getting that perfect game going the other day.
Played big in the moment there. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Works it across to Doan.
Well, as a rookie, all you want to do is get that first one and get on the board.
Big time stop there. Now he slides it up to Armia. And he says no. Moves the puck across to Taves. Sends it over to Edvinsson. Quick pass across to Taves. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, look at this. Oh, here we go. The Bolts gain possession in their own end. Gains the zone from the right. Good hit to knock the puck loose. The Sabres gain control of it. Moves it quickly over to Catton. Puts it on net. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us.
It's time to support those around us with a monthly food drive. Bring 3 non-perishable food items and you can receive a...
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Sabres don't need to change much, James. I mean, the majority of the possession, yes, they're trailing by 1, but they'll find their way back in if they can trust the process.
Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Great pressure to force the turnover by Miller. Makes the save again!
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Picked up along the wall by Wallman. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
The Sabres win the draw.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Howden. Oh, and he lays a thunderous hit there. The Bolts have it now. And it's a quick pass to Heinen. Here's a shot. Stops him with a glove. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. They win the faceoff here in their own end and take possession. Taken along the wall by Edvinsson. Tampa Bay's got the puck. Puck scooped up by Jensen. The Sabres take possession in the neutral zone. And that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues. Scooped up along the wall by Heinen. Moves it to Lindholm. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
Wow, that was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
Shot! That's not going to fool him. Taves has it in the defensive end. Sends it in deep. And now he passes up to Armia. Picked up along the boards by Dickinson. And he denied it there.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. With his core strength and his balance, it's certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Takes the pass. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways. And he easily stops that one.
Anderson's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Here in the late going of the frame, 1-0 the score. Nice job tying up his opponent. Quick pass to Nosek. Fires it on net. And the puck dies with the trapper save.
In the second period.
The Bolts have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Play is called for offside. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Nosek's got it in the offensive zone. Shot! And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
$10 off at Bombs. Bring tonight's ticket to any local Bombs Bob's Sporting Goods for a coupon that's good for...
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period.
Tickets must be redeemed with...
And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Sabres can't seem to find a way to get shots on net here, James, and they're going to have to if they want to get back in this game. I mean, it's still close because of their goaltender. And now in the third period with less runway, they got to take some risks. They got to take some chances if they want to gain offensive possession.
Grabbed along the boards by Darlene. Receives the pass. And that one's denied. Anderson's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Tampa Bay's got the lead early in this third period. They have been a high-volume shooting squad tonight. Off the trot, he ties up his opponent. Domes cross the line and gain the zone. Puck grabbed by Darlene. Miller's moving it ahead. They've got the defense outnumbered. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And he moves it up to Spurgeon. Solid hit on that play. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And now he angles it across to Kadri. Puck picked up by Howden. And a great save.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Slides it diagonally to Howden. Picked up along the wall by Lindholm. Hyman's got it across the line. Big time defensive play. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. The Bolts gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Taves. And they score!
Well, I really like the effort areas in this game, James. You know, they didn't get frustrated, but they have found a way to break through in this game. You got to figure, you got to hope that maybe they can shell one back-to-back here and get themselves back in this game. Well, this is just a great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net as it changes direction. Goaltender doesn't have a chance.
Buffalo's playing to win here now. They have tied it up here in the third.
You said it, James. They're not sitting back. They're attacking. And this is urgency that often presents itself late in the game. You wonder why you didn't start that way, but you can certainly finish it.
Oh, what a save in front.
Well, a timely save is everything to your team. And this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Quick cross-ice pass to Armia. Here's a chance. Big-time stop. Tries to feed it over to Holmstrom. Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Well past the midway mark of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And that's off a stick. Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Picked off by Velarde. Oh, what a stop by Anderson.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And he takes the feed. Quick feed to Lowry. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Loses his balance on the play. And the puck's knocked loose. Scrum ensues along the boards. And now he moves it quickly to Nosek. Pass it out of midair. Great stick work with the steal. Moves it quickly over to Lowry. From the point, they take control of it. Pass in front. Picked off in front. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Wow, James. I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Buffalo's won the faceoff at center. The Bolts have it from their own end. Olofsson's got the puck. Quick shot. Oh, what a stop. Can he kick it? Yes, he can. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Takes a shot. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Askarov. Well, there you go. The end of the third period. Regulation has been played out, and we still don't have an answer. We still don't know who's going to win this one. So buckle up, because overtime is coming up next. The puck is dropped. Next goal wins. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Buffalo's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there
for the win, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. And that play's neutralized. The Bolts take it along the wing, and he takes the feed. And there's a great save by Anderson. Sudden death in under 60 seconds to go here. Looks to get the puck over to Olofsson. Tosses it on to Wollman. Moves into the slot. Scores! There's your overtime winner. He's... Oh! They scratched, and they deserve that win tonight. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Sharks take possession here on the opening drive. We are underway. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Bolts will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Slides the puck over. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. The Bolts scoop it up along the boards. Oh, how did he stop that with the one-timer? And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Slides it across. And there's the save. And he can't hang on after that hit. And he's ridden off the puck. And now it's over to Miller. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Nemec is lugging the puck. Angles it over to Olczyk. Oh, my goodness, what a hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Taken along the wall by Olofsson. The Bolts going to work on offense. And he totally whiffs on that one. Great hit on the play. Here's a howitzer at the net. Denied that one. Gets the puck behind his net. Tampa Bay's got it behind the net. The Sharks have it behind the cage. Works it across to Nemec. Fires it. Comes up with the stop. Jensen's picking up steam. Here's a blast. Denies him with the save.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Tampa Bay's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And he turned that one aside.
Swayman's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
And there's the whistle icing the call.
So jerseys, shirts, hats, and other collectibles.
Past the halfway mark of this period, we're still scoreless. Drury's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Timmins takes it inside his own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Quick pass across to Boqvist. Here's a chance, and he gets in the lane to block that. Moves it to Boqvist. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Thompson. Quick pass to Armia. And there's the save. San Jose's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. They put the puck into the offensive end. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Puck is grabbed here at center ice by Seneca. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Tampa Bay's had a great first period, James. I mean, they held the majority of the shots and the possession time, but guess what? They don't have the majority of goals. This one's still scoreless. They need to continue to do exactly what they're doing, play aggressive and attack the net, and they'll finally get one.
Denies him! He got all of it!
Oh,
And it's in the net! That's a goal! They're going to count that one! The Lightning have had plenty of opportunities tonight, but they finally get on the board here in the second.
Yeah, it can be so tough when you've earned those opportunities. It can be frustrating when you can't seem to buy one, but that's going to be a huge sigh of relief for the entire team as they put that one by in the second period. Now they can generate some momentum and some belief and confidence that they're going to get another one.
And that's off a stick. The Sharks have it against the wall. What a blocker! Scores! And there it is! Number 1 on the season!
That's a great way to alleviate pressure and expectations early, James. You get on the board, and guess what? You hope that the floodgates really open.
Dvorak's won the draw at center. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Bolts gain possession along the wall.
Man, James, does he ever look shaken up after that huge hit? I mean, I'm not sure if he got winded or if he's injured, but he's trying to make his way back to the bench. Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Slides the puck across to Seneca. And they'll dump it in. And now it's grabbed by Lindholm. And he slides it quickly to Heinen. Intercepts it at center. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The Sharks win it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Holloway. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Lindholm's got it along the wing. And he loses control of the puck. Takes the feed from the wing. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Slides it back to the blue line. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Tampa Bay's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Steps into it. Turns him away. Makes another stop.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
More than half the frame has been played here. It's all tied up. Off the draw, they take possession. Oh, and he's hammered right onto the bench. Real meaning to end one.
He's in there, isn't he? And everyone's kind of giving the shove, trying to get him out of there. That's embarrassing. Anytime you got to put your head down and get back to the bench, that's tough. You're going to get razzed when you get back to your own.
And there's the save.
Swayman's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game. And the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Feeds the puck to Timmins. The Bolts played along the boards. That's intercepted. And he takes the dish. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Moves the puck. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. This one's still deadlocked as we are now underway here in the third. Oh, crushed right onto the bench.
Nothing like sitting on your opponent's lap, James, trying to get off. Oh, that's a tough one. I can feel the chirping coming from his own bench. Miller's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
Answered the call on that play. Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. The Sharks start with the puck in their own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Wallman. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. Now over to Miller. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. Shuts him down. Now a quick pass to Miller. Passes out front, and that's stopped. Battle along the boards. Tampa Bay's got it behind the net. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Makes his presence known on the ice. Gets it over to Smith. Offside the call. We'll get a reset.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
San Jose's won the draw in the neutral zone. Loses the coverage there. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Lindholm's been called for holding.
If you take your hand off of your stick to grab an opponent, you better make sure the official isn't watching, because that's a call all day long.
Here's a rip! Great glove save by Askarov. Stretch pass. Here's a shot. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. Sends a pass over. Shakes off the coverage. Lead pass ahead. And that's intercepted by Lowry. Gains the zone along the right wall. Sends a pass in front. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And he catches that one with the glove. Slides it diagonally to Lowry. Sends the pass over. Sidesteps the check. Gives them nothing in front. Here he is with the backhander. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. They win the draw and go on the attack. Yep. feed to Seneca. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. The Bolts take it along the wall. Comes up with the stop. San Jose's got it in their own zone. Oh, and he traps it perfectly in the offensive end. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Swayman's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
Scooped up along the wall by Smith. Moves it quickly over to Boquist. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Askarov.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
And that's intercepted by Gord.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Rips it! Brilliant save! Read it perfectly! Answered the call there. Shot! Denies him on the slapper! Timmins works the puck in his own zone. The Bolts played along the wing. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Quick pass to Timmins. The Bolts will play it against the wall. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And here's a shot. And makes the save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
We'd like to thank you fans for all your support.
Here in the late goings of the period, we are all tied up in this one. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Askarov.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see in this lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
It's a nail-biter here as we approach the final minute of regulation. On the attack along the boards. Taken by Dahlin. Scoops up the puck here. Pass across to Konechny. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Konechny's back in the lineup after nursing his injury, and sometimes it can be frustrating and you can feel a little slow to start, but he creates some offense right off the hop.
And that's picked off. Moves it to Seneca. The Lightning have the puck in their own zone. Directed over to Gord. Puck scooped up by Thompson. The Sharks have it in the offensive end. Thompson stick handling in his own zone. And here's the pass to Olofsson. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. And there's the buzzer bringing regulation time to an end. Still tied up. We've got overtime in moments. Sudden death overtime is underway. Great heads-up play with the stick by Thompson. Konechny's going to play it against the half wall. Shot! Oh, what a stop with the kick save! Picked up along the boards by Smith. He carries the puck up along the wing. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Askarov.
Smith's made an incredible play right there.
For the win! What a save on the play!
Oh, he steals the game back with that save, James, and gives his team an opportunity now to go get the W.
Grabbed along the boards by Domi. Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Takes it into the slot for the win, and he keeps it alive. What a stop! The Bolts will play it in their own end. Here's a shot. Just gets enough to keep it out. Slides it across to Bolduc. Looking to end it. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. Way too much congestion blocks that. The Bolts move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and he misfires on that. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. And that slides right out to center ice. And there's the buzzer, and we remain tied. So we go to a shootout, and we'll do it. Makes the save, and we'll play on.
Patience personified outweights the shooter, James.
Darlene's ready to rock here in this shootout. Makes the save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking it.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, in the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Walman's made his way to center ice. He can end it all with a goal here. There's the dagger to win it. What a night, and listen to this crowd salute. An amazing game. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Capitals start with possession as we are now underway. Quick pass to Connor. Shot! Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. And he slides it quickly to Skinner. Blast from the blue line. Hellebuck's going to hang on for a whistle.
Tampa Bay's off to a lukewarm start here to open the season, James. But guess what? There's a lot of runway left, and there's a lot of building to be done. I've played on teams that were real cool to start, but finished pretty hot. And that's what you want to do. You want to build your temperature throughout the year.
Picked up along the wall by Darlene. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a short pass to Pettersson. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass.
Miller's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him. And when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points. You want to feel like you're contributing.
Puck grabbed by Roslovic. The Lightning have taken over in the neutral zone. Into the offensive end now. Picked off by Lacombe. Grabs control of it at the point. Intercepted the pass. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Roslovic. Sends it to the middle. And that goes off a stick. Gord's got the puck in his own zone. With possession along the wall. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Look out! What a hit! You gotta keep your head up out there.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Tavares. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Eriksson. Big time stop there.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Trying to shake the defender. Oh, what a save! He looks deep to Heinen. Taken along the wall by Armia. Oh, off the crossbar. What a chance on the play.
Heinen's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight. Just when he thinks it's going to go in, he hears the medal.
Drives into the crease. Scores. He gobbles up the rebound and tucks it home.
James, these are the kind of pesky goals that create a ton of energy for your team. The rebound pops out after the shot. You have to have a hard stick, be heavy on it, with it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it, and he buries it.
Late goings of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Moves it to the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Meyer. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Dickinson's won the draw here in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
From right out of midair, he bats it down. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Moves it quickly over to Casey. Slides by the check. And he makes the save. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. And he fights off another save. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. And we are underway here in the second period. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Capitals need to find their legs, James. There's been no urgency, and they really haven't been skating at all. They've been chasing the game, and they've had zero possession time. They got to find a way to carry the puck and get some opportunities.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Bolts have taken a 1-0 lead. Quick pass over to Wallman. Hellebuck's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Oh, what a stop! And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Janmark. Skates in behind the cage. Takes the feed at the point. Handles the puck. Oh, a clutch save! Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Pettersson. Scooped up along the wall by Connor. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Comes up with the stop. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Moves it to Thompson. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Bolts lead it 1-0. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Sneaks by the poke check. Fires it on net. Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Picked off by Valimaki. Carries it in. Dishes it off. The Bolts have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's the chance on the attack. Angles it over to Kuzmenko. Takes the feed. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Makes a move in front. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
There he is on the redirect. And that's blocked in traffic. Lindholm's taking it from his own end. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And that's off a stick. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Dumps the puck in. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Fantastic save!
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 1-0 the score. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Moves it over to Armia. From the point, looks to make something happen. Tries to get it over to Lacombe. The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. Taken by Dickinson. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it.
Hellebuck's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Gets the puck in deep. And they send it right back to him. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. And now he moves it to Meyer. And that one's picked off. Broken up with a little physicality. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. And with that, the third period is now underway. What's this game told you through two periods tonight?
Washington's been outbattled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it, if you don't have urgency, you're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it. You certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack.
Gains the zone through the middle. And now it's grabbed by Wallman. Tampa Bay's got the puck in the defensive end. From the point, they take control of it. Picks off the pass. And he's knocked off the puck there. Gains it over. Glove save. Quick reflexes. Washington's got a hold of the puck now. Tampa Bay's got it along the wall. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Tampa Bay's ahead 1-0. The Bolts win the draw. Quick pass to Jensen. And that goes off a stick and off to the side.
Kuzmenko's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back in the play right away.
Here they come down the right side and on the attack. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. And batten down the hatches. Here we go.
Well, his teammate is injured, and he's stepping in to defend him. He didn't like it at all, thinks it's dirty play.
Well, pretty spirited dust-up there, and, you know, the motivation to respond, kind of like it.
Well, yeah, it's jumping in for a teammate. And listen, it's a contact sport, so things like this can happen, but it was the nature of how it happened, and certainly he didn't feel that it was a clean hit, so he's stepping in for his teammate and making sure that he's sending a very clear message.
Ford's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Thompson.
Tampa Bay is working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones.
Lucky bounce for the goaltender as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out.
Ascarov's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
And a little body contact on that play. Shot with the stop. Ascarov's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
More than half the period has expired. We got a 1-0 game to this. They score! Just what the doctor ordered, and we are tied.
Well, nothing like igniting a flame when you get the equalizer late in the game here, James. It's all about sticking with it. That's exactly what they've done. They haven't been frustrated. They've been patient, and they break through.
Denies him with the save. Walman's got it in the defensive end.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender. This can be extremely frustrating, but nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
In the final moments of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Eriksson X won it off the faceoff. Gets the puck over to Palmieri. Dumps it in. The Bolts will play the puck from behind the net. Solid check to slow him down. Works it across to Tavares. The Capitals have it now. Here they come. Picked up along the boards by Pettersson. Takes the puck at the point. Wide of the net.
That just can't happen, James. Listen, you're tied late in the third period, and you've got the game on your stick. At the very least, you have to hit the net.
Here he is on the tip. Denies him in front. And that's stolen off the inside of the post and stays out. A game of inches.
The adrenaline's rushing. You're getting yourself to the right spot at the right time with an opportunity to go ahead in the game. And you hit the post and out.
Grabbed along the board by Pettersson. And the save. Here's a stretch pass to Heinen. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Tampa Bay's on the attack. Blocked in traffic. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. And that's intercepted by Tavares. Tampa Bay's looking to break out of their own end. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little bonus hockey. Overtime is coming up in moments. We're going to get ourselves a hero tonight or what? It's overtime, and the clock is ticking. And a nice save there as play continues. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Looking to end it. Oh, wow, what a save.
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Pettersson's won it in their own end. Tampa Bay's gained possession along the boards. Hellebuck's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Ascarov's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Pettersson's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Lightning have the puck in the open ice. Goes right to the crease. Chance to win it. And he comes up with a huge save. Here they come on the attack. To his teammate. Here's a race for the loose puck. Final minute of OT, and it's still anyone's game. Lacomb's moving the puck through his own zone. Can't get a hold of that pass. They've got numbers here. A chance for the win. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
Tiptoes around the poke check. Here's a chance. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Walman's lugging the puck. Feeds it over on the attack. Denied by the goaltender. With the blast. Oh, and another big stop. And there it is. The final horn for overtime, and we are still tied. Both teams will decide on who's shooting, and we'll take it to a shootout. The skills competition is next. Connors at center ice. He's ready to get this thing underway. Scores! Wow, what a hammer!
Yeah, he was waiting for the goaltender to make the first move, and once he saw the opening, the flick of the wrist, and buried the puck.
Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Well, you're starting to feel the pressure here on the back half of round number 2. Already down by 1. Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Looking good, makes the save.
And this is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shootout. He makes...
Scores! They needed that, and he delivers.
Well, he certainly delivered, and he extends the shootout here, James, but it's the confidence and the swagger that he had that whole time. He knew what he was doing, and he executed.
Lindholm's got a chance to be the hero if he can come up with a clutch goal. What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
This game is still up for grabs as we play on. And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
Well, and this is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all. He was ready for that.
Scores! What a shot!
Well, his head was up the whole way, James. He was waiting for daylight. He saw it, and he took it. Wow, that's just a beautiful shot on the backhand, James. Didn't look like he had much space available, but the space he did have, he hit.